Good afternoon, everybody. Thanks for joining us for week 2 of our special 3-part series with Orion Lighting. Guys, those of you that joined in last week, I can't thank you enough. We got a tremendous response on that video. Very much encourage you to take some time, take a look at those spec sheets, guys, compare them. So last week we talked about the round and linear series of high base from Orion. We talked about Orion as a company itself, guys, made in America. The way they package stuff is second to none. Every single fixture is tested coming off that line, guys. That's all going to hold true for what we're going to talk about today. Today we're going to talk about their LDRE series, which is a retrofit door kit. We're going to talk about some brand new sight lighting. You guys are very excited about this. And we might talk about strips a little bit here. We'll see how much time we've got with Mike. So without any further ado, guys, I want to introduce you once again to Mike Ontrop from Orion Sales. Thank you.
Hey, everybody, we're back with Mike Ontrop. You met Mike last week. Mike's the Vice President of Sales for Orion Lighting. Guys, if you haven't watched that video, I very much encourage you to go back and watch that. Mike gave us a lot of background on him and how he came to Orion and Orion as a company themselves. And one of the things I wanted to really highlight really quickly, and Mike, you can back me up on this, Made in USA, I know it's a huge deal to you guys. Watch that video. We talked about it in length. The way these guys package their material is second to none, and every single fixture gets tested coming off that line. Those are the highlights of what we talked about last week.
Correct. Yes, we did. So those are the key points we built the company around.
Yeah, and like I say, go back, watch that video if you didn't see it. It gets into more detail. Today, guys, we're going to talk about 2 different products. The first thing I want to talk about, Mike, is your LDRE Generation 2, which is a door retrofit kit. The biggest thing I want everybody to take from this is how fast this thing takes to install. So, Mike, before you talk about that, I'm going to show a quick little video here of an actual installation of one of these. Guys, it's that simple, Mike, and I'll let you speak to it. They've just seen the video of the installation, so I'll let you take it from there.
Okay, thanks. The reason we came up with this product is when we get on job sites, again, we want to get on and off the job as fast as possible, not create a huge mess, and not intrude on the customers' daily lives when they're working in the office. So with this product, the nice thing is it comes in a 6 in a tray. So you literally carry the box in, take the top off, take the fixtures out, take the lamps and all the stuff you take out of the fixture and put it in that box. So it has a place you can put all the trash, I guess, that you take out of the other fixtures. And with this, you never have to get above the ceiling, which everybody knows if they install a lot of troughers, once you get above the ceiling, you inherit all the issues that's up there. all the dirt. If the ceiling's not connected right, if something's wrong with the trough or the actual back pan and stuff, you have to take care of it. So with this, you never get above the ceiling. You basically got the old fixture, leave the pan in there, and we give you a whole new door kit that looks like a brand new fixture from the bottom, but it goes in as a retrofit kit and goes in very quickly, as you saw in the video with the product.
You know, and I think a lot of people are skeptical when they see a video that you guys made, right? We all know how that works. You can make things seem easier than they are. Guys, I'm here to tell you we've had some success with this product. Actually, tomorrow we'll have a contractor on site. It's a very small piece of this project, but there's a conference room that has 8 of these in it. When the contractor quoted the job, they literally allotted one guy 1 hour to do 8 of these fixtures. And we think that's realistic. Would you agree with that, Mike?
Yeah, so one example is we did a school system in Ohio where we actually retrofitted all their troughers while they were in school. So we literally go to a classroom and say, why don't you go down to the library for an hour for one period. We basically redo a whole classroom and get out of that classroom within one period and have it all done and finished and cleaned up. You can't do that with a regular retrofit where you're taking the whole pan out and everything. You'd have to professionally clean the room when you're done. So yeah, we do this a lot when people are in the rooms and switch things out. So it works extremely well.
Yeah, and one of the things that I always talk about, Mike, is the L70 rating on this, if you want to expand on that.
Yeah, so the L70 is over 179,000 hours, which is very high for retrofits because we dissipate the heat very well with the aluminum. With that high rating, we also go up to about 161 lumens per watt with this product. So it's very efficient, and the L70 is very high on this product. And the reason we do that is because of the chips, the tier 1 components we're using, and also the way we manage the heat in the fixture.
Yeah, and one of the things I always like to talk about with this, when we start looking at the alternatives to this, which I think the biggest competitor to this, not as a retrofit, but just a 2x4 in general, would be a flat panel, right? These are more expensive, no doubt about it. You're paying more for this than you are a flat panel. But we really believe between the way it's packaged and how quickly it installs, it's really not more expensive. I mean, depending on your labor rates, I think that's a pretty safe thing to say. And then when you combine that with the lifespan of this thing, it's a pretty easy thing to sell.
Yes, and people, if you take the whole job from when you pull up and you bring the product in and install it and get rid of all the trash at the end, if you have to get rid of all the pans and stuff, if you take the overall cost of the job, this is much, I won't say cheaper, but it's right in line with if you just used a regular trough or retrofit. It works extremely well.
As you know, Mike, I literally have thousands of these things out to quote right now, and we have a contractor very specifically that loves them, and there's a reason for that. So, like I say, I very much encourage, get something like, one of these conference rooms where there's 8 of them. I've got some of these on the shelf. Try them out. I have yet to find somebody that says, they're okay. You just don't hear that.
Yeah, so there's a few more things I want to touch on this product quick, and then we can move on. So the other thing I want to talk about, these come in 1x4, 2x2, and 2x4s. They're fully assembled when you take them out of the bulk package, which is there's 6 in the bulk pack. You basically pull it out. We have the disconnects attached and everything. So it's literally take 2 brackets, put them in. You don't screw the brackets or anything in, as you saw in the video, and you hang the door. So it's a very quick installation and very clean. Again, it's lightweight because it's aluminum. So people say, was that a big deal? Well, it's a big deal to dissipate the heat. Also, if you put 1,000 of these up, it makes a difference in handling steel every day. No sharp edges. It's all powder coated, finished very well. We also use very high premium components. We're using tier 1 electrical components in this product. And we also can use any kind of controls you want, as simple as on and off, all the way up to IoT. We have battery backup for this. It's already on the fixture. So when you get it, you don't have to put that on or assemble it. And then we have cable for this product too, if you're in a seismic area that you need the cable for the laws that govern that. So that's really what this product's about. I would recommend trying it and go from there.
Very good. So, Mike, we'll try to keep this one a little bit shorter. As you'll see come up on the screen now, Orion has released a new exterior sight light. So, Mike, tell us about this new product.
On this new product, we're very excited about. We just released it the other day. It's a new product for us. We really haven't been in the outdoor product line before. It really stayed in the interior, but we had a lot of customers that were asking us to use our product in the outdoors. So we put a lot of time and effort in this, a lot of research, our designs and everything we came up with to bring a product that's very high lumen per watt for outdoor lighting. Also, the L70 is very high with this product.
Very good. I mean, I'm really anxious to really start breaking these down and putting them into the energy audit software and see what we come up with. I think it's going to be a game changer.
Yeah, it's going to be a very good product. So a couple things about this product that a lot of people don't have with theirs is, first of all, the performance. We're up to 180 lumens per watt for this product. We have it in type 5, 4, and 3 right now. We are getting 2 shortly. So the lumens per watt are very high for what's on the product. Also, the light, the L70 rating's at 150,000 hours for this product, which is very good. So between those two things, it's very high performance and a very long life for this product.
And I won't completely speak to price on this as of yet, but from my end, everything that I've looked at and I've been told, this is going to be an extremely competitive product price-wise.
Correct. It's going to be compared to the stuff that's around 130 lumens per watt and an L70 around 50,000 hours.
Yeah, so big deal. Big deal. Well,
yeah.
So we're going to wrap it up, Mike. I appreciate it more than you know. I want to let everybody know that you do have a couple more products that we're going to be looking at, some new things as they become available. We're going to revisit some of this stuff. So I think it's safe to tell everybody maybe in September we'll come back and do another one of these and show you some more stuff.
Yeah, and at that time we'll go deeper into the outdoor product because it'll be out there. We just started shipping it. And then we also have some new strips and some other stuff coming out. So at that time, we'll visit those and go from there.
You know, I don't want to let the cat out of the bag just yet, but they've got some really, really cool stuff coming out. So I'm very excited to start getting spec sheets on those and checking them out. And hopefully, you know, we'll be back to you with Mike in sometime in September and get those rolled out to you and start getting them in your hands. Well, Mike, I appreciate it. As always, it's been a pleasure, and we'll do this again very soon.
Thank you.
There we go, guys. Thank you very much, Mike Ontrop, for taking the time out of your day to do that. Guys, I highly, highly encourage you to check out these LDREs. Let us take a look at this site lighting. Let us get a quote out to you, do an energy audit for you. I think you're going to be very happy. So that wraps up part 2, guys. Don't forget, anybody who lets me know you watched all 3 of these, we're going to get you a really nice gift card to a nice steak dinner. So at the conclusion of the 3rd video, let me know. Guys, my intention was to release video 3 of next week. I'm actually going to start working on that now. Hopefully get it out later this week. Part 3, we're going to discuss what I keep in stock at Allphase, guys. So this is the stuff you can come get right away. No lead times, right off my shelf. So join us very soon for part 3 so we can talk about what I've got in stock, and I'm going to break down a little bit of these fixtures as it pertains to what I have on the shelf. So as always, guys, thank you so very much for your support, and we'll see you all very soon.